They say how you start your week determines how it ends. But let's be honest, Mondays are rough. You wake up tired, already behind, scrolling through messages you don't want to answer. You tell yourself, I'll start fresh tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes Wednesday, then Friday, and suddenly another week is gone. I used to live like that, constantly restarting, constantly behind. Until one small Monday habit flipped everything for me. And no, it wasn't some miracle routine or 5 a.m. wake-up trick. It was something much deeper, and once I learned it, I never looked at Mondays the same way again. Every Monday, I used to feel that heavy pressure, like the world was already 10 steps ahead. I'd open my phone, see everyone's success posts, and feel like I was stuck in slow motion. The motivation I felt on Sunday night? Gone. Instead, I was just trying to survive the week. Again. But here's the truth no one tells you. The problem isn't Monday. It's how you approach it. Most people start their week reacting to emails, to stress, to other people's expectations. But few ever start with intention. That's when I decided to experiment. Just one Monday. One change. That morning, instead of rushing to check my phone, I sat still for 5 minutes. No music. No notifications. Just silence. Then I asked myself one question. What would make this week meaningful? Not what do I need to get done? Not what's due, or who do I need to impress? But what would make this week feel worth living? And something shifted. My to-do list didn't feel like pressure anymore. It felt like a plan for purpose. I picked one focus for the week, not 5, not 10, just one. Maybe it was finishing a project, staying consistent at the gym, or being more intentional with my time. I wrote it down. Then I told myself, if I win Monday, I set the tone for the rest of the week. At first, it felt too simple to matter. But that Monday, I noticed something strange. I wasn't reacting, I was directing. I was choosing what got my energy. By Wednesday, I wasn't drained, I was actually ahead. By Friday, I wasn't desperate for the weekend, I was proud of how far I'd come. And here's where it got even more interesting. That small Monday habit, asking what makes the week meaningful, started to bleed into everything. Suddenly, I was more intentional with how I studied, how I worked, even how I rested. The noise in my head quieted. And for the first time in a long time, I felt in control. Because motivation isn't about hype, it's about clarity. When you know why your week matters, you stop drifting through it. Looking back, I realized, most people hate Mondays because they start them without direction. They let life decide the pace instead of leading it. But if you can win your Monday with just one intentional habit, you can shape your entire week. So what's that one habit for you? Maybe it's journaling your goals before touching your phone. Maybe it's planning your priorities the night before. Maybe it's saying, today I choose peace, not pressure. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters that you decide. Here's what I want you to remember as you head into this week. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a purposeful start. Start small. Start messy. But start with intention. Because one small Monday habit, one moment of clarity, can change not just your week, but your direction, your mindset, and your entire life. You don't need to be the most motivated person in the room. You just need to be the one who shows up with purpose. So as you watch this, pause, breathe, and ask yourself, what would make this week meaningful for me? Then go after it, not because you have to, but because you get to. Your week starts now. Make it count.